Hey yogi, welcome to class. If you're new to the channel, I'm Rhi, this is Burghley, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. It's great to practice with you again. So we're just going to play around with Ashtanga fusion, or just my kind of mashup of some Ashtanga-y type stuff with some more Vinyasa and just some playful movement. You're not going to need any props, so when you're ready, meet me standing at the top of the mat. Bring the big toes to touch. Have a 1 inch gap between the heels. Come to Samastiti, arms down by the side. Drop the shoulder blades down the back body. Lift all 10 toes up as high as you can go. Then lower them. Lift them up. Notice how this creates a really lovely arch in the feet. And lower. One more time, lift them up. Bring the hands into the center of the chest, keep them lifted, Anjali Mudra. Palms press into one another, thumbs press into the chest bone. Close down the eyes and then lower the toes. Keep that engagement through the legs, so really turning on the thigh muscles, rotating them in towards each other. That's really just going to give us a little lift in the kneecaps. Release the butt if you're gripping it. If you're squeezing it, just let it go. Drop those shoulders down the back some more. Really reach the crown of the head up to the sky. Tune in to your vibe here. Start some Ujjayi breath. So deep inhale through the nose. Slightly contract the back of the throat to create a lovely sound. Bit like Darth Vader. And then same on the exhale through the nose, creating a wave-like sound. Inhale. Exhale. Just take a few of those just to really warm into the practice together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A couple more on your own. Blink the eyes open. Hands by the side, Samastiti. We'll take 3 sun salutation A, Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, reach the arms up, fingertips touch, Drishti lift, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back to plank. Lower down, Chaturanga, everything meets the mat together. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift into your version of up dog. Exhale, everything back to the mat, tuck the toes, push back through plank into Adho Mukha Svanasana. First down dog might be the first one of the day for you, so you feel free to pedal the feet out. We're not being too strict here, but just keep a nice clean dog. I always say this. What does that mean? So messy dogs are where we just don't care about the alignment. Clean dogs are where we're on it. So spread the fingers, have the middle finger pointing forward if you can, but you know by now in your practice whether you can do that. Keep the arms nice and straight, really open up the shoulders, turn the heels out slightly, pop a bend in the knee just for the first few, open up the sacrum, create nice length through the back body. Bend the knees, look forward on the inhale, jump to the top of the mat. Lift halfway, Urdhva Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold over. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, gaze lift. Exhale, Samastiti. 2 more. Inhale, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold over. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back to plank. This time hover in Chaturanga. Inhale to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Tuck the toes under, push back to Chaturanga. And then find Adho Mukha Svanasana through plank. Bend those knees again, stick the tailbone up to the sky. Broad across the collarbone by opening up the shoulders. Head hangs heavy. Bend the knees, look forward, up onto the toes. Inhale to the top. Lift the gaze halfway. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastiti. Let's go again. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find plank. Lower and hover Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Tuck the toes. Come back to plank, Chaturanga. Push through to plank. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Rearrange yourself. You can still be pedaling out, finding some lubrication in the lower body and the hips, or you can find stillness. Spread the fingers. Stick the tailbone up. Then bend the knees, look forward, inhale, to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastiti. Nice. Sun Salutation B. Inhale, deep bend of the knees, sweep the arms into Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, find plank, hover Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Tuck the toes back under, find Chaturanga. Find your Adho Mukha Svanasana through plank. Inhale, right foot comes forward, drop the back heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot to the back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, lift the gaze. Tuck the toes under, come back, Chaturanga. Push back into down dog. Left foot replaces left thumb, drop the back heel, 45. Inhale, Virabhadrasana A. Send the right hip around. Exhale, hands come down. Left foot to the back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, Chaturanga. Push down into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nice. Regather the breath here if you lost it a little. That's fine. Then bend the knees, look forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, drop the butt. Find Utkatasana. Exhale to stand. So let's go again. Inhale, deep end of the knees, drop the butt. Come into Utkatasana, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find your plank. Lower Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes. Find Chaturanga. Push back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right foot comes forward, replaces right thumb. Drop the back heel, 45. Rise up. Warrior one. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot to the back. Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, push back into Chaturanga and then into down dog. Left foot replaces left thumb, drop the back heel. Rise up, Jedi warrior, with your Darth Vader breath. Exhale, hands come down. Left foot to the back. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Tuck the toes, exhale, Chaturanga. Push back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Regather the breath here if you've lost it. Find some quiet in the breath. Then bend the knees, look forward. Inhale to the top of the mat. Lift the gaze, look forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, drop the butt. Sweep the fingertips up, Utkatasana. Exhale to stand, Samastiti. One more. Inhale, into Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Hello, girlie. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Tuck the toes, push back, Chaturanga. Inhale to down dog. Nice. Right foot replaces right thumb, drop back heel, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down, right foot to the back, Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Tuck the toes, Chaturanga. Exhale, down dog. Left foot replaces left thumb, drop the back heel, make it count. Rise up, Jedi warrior, deep bend of the front knee. Exhale, hands down, left foot to the back. Chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog. Exhale, Chaturanga. Down dog through plank. Find Adho Mukha. Svanasana. We gather the breath here. Then bend the knees. Then bend the knees, look forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Fingertips touch. Exhale to stand. Cool, so from here I'll face you for this. So take the feet roughly underneath the hips. No science to it. Then from here, hands on hips. Inhale, reach that right leg out to the side. Straighten the leg, flex the toes. Exhale, take it in front of the leg. Inhale, take it back to the side. Don't worry if it doesn't go too high. Exhale, take it behind. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, behind. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Plant that right foot down. Weight into the right foot. Inhale, left leg rises. Flex the toes. Exhale, bring it in front of the body. Inhale, it rises. Exhale, behind you. Try and keep the upper body as straight as you can. Exhale, forward. Inhale, straight. Exhale, behind. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Drop it down. From here, turn the toes out. Heels turn in. Hands into Anjali Mudra. Inhale. As you exhale, sink the hips low and underneath you. Come all the way down. Malasana. Nice. From here, inhale, come to stand. Toes underneath you. Feet underneath you, I should say. We'll take that again. One breath per movement, adding on Malasana. So hands on hips. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, take it behind. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, plant the right foot. Come down, Malasana. Inhale, stand. Weight into the right foot. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, take it forward. Inhale, out. Exhale, behind. Inhale, out. Exhale, drop the foot. Malasana. Inhale, stand. Weight in left foot. One side each. Inhale. Ooh. Bring it forward on the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Notice if it's going any higher now. Inhale. Drop the foot. Malasana. Inhale. Left leg lifts. Exhale to the front. Inhale, it lifts. Exhale, behind. Inhale, it lifts. Exhale, we drop it. Malasana. Nice. Come all the way up. Good job. Take the feet roughly hip distance. Turn the heels out slightly. Hands on hips. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold all the way. Release the hands down. Yogi toe lock wraps around the big thumb. Push at the big toes, push the thumbs into the toes. Inhale, straighten the arms, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the arms. Take chest on thighs. Head hangs heavy, shoulders away from the ears. Weight across the whole foot. Padangusthasana. Keep using the pull on the toes and the toes pushing down to take you deeper. Really reaching the sit bones high. Inhale, straighten the arms, look up. Exhale, hands on hips, come all the way up. Nice. Feet go a bit wider than the hips, setting up for Malasana again. Inhale, hands into Anjali Mudra. Exhale, drop the butt, drop the hips, sink low, yogi squat, Malasana. Use the arms into the inner thighs to encourage those hips to open a bit more. You can take movement here. You don't need to be static. It might feel nice to just have a wiggle, have a move around. Then come in to stillness. Nice. From here, lift the butt up, drop the hands, send that right foot all the way back. Come down onto that right knee and tuck the toes. Really shine the chest through. Find your lizard pose. Again, you don't need to be static here. It might be nice for the first few to just feel it out. Have a bit of a sway from side to side. Have a bit of a rock forwards and back, maybe slightly straightening and bending that left knee. We're not going too crazy yet. We are just warming up. Getting loose. Nice. Come down onto the forearms if that feels doable. If you come down and you're like, whoa, this doesn't feel good at all, then come back up, that's fine. Gaze just off the mat, so we keep the spine, the top of the spine and neck nice and long. I just wiped some of the mud off earlier that came onto me, off. Find your breath here if you've lost it. Tune back in. That Darth Vader, Ujjayi breath. You can still take some movement here. Nothing has to be still all the time. Really trying to work your way into the right hip, the front of the right hip, the psoas, and the left hip, the inside of that left hip. Nice. From here, come up onto the fingertips, straighten that left leg. Kick the heel forward a little bit if you need to. Find your half Hanumanasana, half split. So really sucking that left bone back into the joint and trying to create neutral hips here. So we don't want the right hip to swing forward. We certainly don't want the left hip to protrude forward. So try and find somewhere that's a bit neutral. Even though the foot is out to the left, which maybe you don't usually do, maybe you've got it into more of an Anjaneyasana position first, it doesn't matter. Breathing through the stretch, really flexing the left toes. From here, rebend into the left foot. Come up onto the ball of the right toes, lift the right heel up. Lift the left foot off the mat, hold it for a moment, and then send left foot back to meet right. Lower down chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog. Tuck the toes, chaturanga, and then back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come up high onto the ball of the toes. Bend the knees and just lightly hop forward. Find your yogi squat, Malasana. Again. Find some stillness. Then lift the butt. Drop the fingertips down. Left time? It is the left time. Left foot to the back this time. You can stay up onto the fingertips, you can come flat down onto the palms, just shake it out. There's definitely a place in yoga for stillness in the posture, because when we find that stillness is usually when we can really start to deepen the stretches. But it is great when you're warming, I think, to just take some movement, feel how the posture feels in the body, find the sweet spot, find those areas where it might feel a little bit stuck, and just see if you can work through unsticking it through the practice. It might feel good to gently straighten and rebend the right leg. You don't need to go too far unless you're particularly warmed up. We're going to be getting into it, or when we're ready. If you want to, you can come down onto the forearms. Again, take the gaze ahead, just so that we not protect, but just keep the spine nice and long. If we kind of look back to the left foot, we're rounding into the cervical spine, and it's nice to keep it nice and steady. You can sway from left to right, forward and back here. You don't need to be completely static. Then coming up, back onto the hands if you went onto the forearms. Straighten that right leg, come back into your half Hanumanasana, half split. Really sending that right femur bone back into the socket. Try and keep the hips nice and neutral. You can tuck the back toes under if that helps you with the balance. Really flex the right foot. Don't worry if the leg is shaking a bit, that just means that the muscle is really getting a good stretch. And when you're ready, you can bend the right foot. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. See if you can take the right foot off the mat, hold the knee out to the side for a moment, and then take that right leg to the back. Chaturanga. Inhale, find up dog. Tuck the toes, exhale back to down dog through a chaturanga. High up onto the ball of the toes. Bend the knees, lift the hips, and drop back into yogi squat. Malasana. Maybe find stillness here, that's cool. Lift the butt, drop the fingertips. Weight into the left leg, right foot to the back of the mat. Find lizard again. This time it might feel good for stillness. Now we are a little bit more loose in the hips. It might be nice to come to some stillness. You can plant that right arm down. On your inhale, you can sweep the left arm up and behind you. If it feels good, bend the right foot in. You can kick the right foot into the hand, that's going to open up that shoulder. Or if you'd like the hamstring stretch, take the inside of the foot, start to send it into the butt. You can come down onto the forearm if that feels good. A nice deep stretch here for the quad. Then release the back foot. Don't let it catapult back. Come up onto the hands. Come up onto the toes. This time turn all 10 toes to the left. So the left foot pointing to the left, right foot pointing to the left. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Really send the hips up nice and high. As you exhale, lower the hips towards the mat, look back. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, reach up. From here, see if you can come into a variation of side plank, Vashisthasana. Left arm going up, pressing into that right hand, lifting out of the right shoulder. Then bend that left knee in, drop the foot behind you. You can bring the butt all the way down, look to the back of the mat, regather. Then inhale, really lift up, push up, hips come up. Take your wild thing, or your version of it. Nice. From here, left knee into the chest. See if you can slowly drop that left foot back to the top of the mat. Nice. From here, stay up into this sort of low lunge with the back knee lifted. Straighten the left leg. You can bring the toes off the mat, come back onto the left heel. Lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. I have no idea what Burghley's doing. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Rebend the left foot, the left knee. Take the left hand on the inside. See if you can lift the foot off the floor. Keep the knee to the side for a moment. Take left foot to the back, find plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog. Exhaling, Adho Mukha, Svanasana. Nice, bend the knees. High up onto the toes, look forward. See if you can hop into your Malasana pose. Just give Burghley back her blanket. She seems to be making her way onto my mat. Cool, we'll take the other side, so lift the hips up. This time the weight is in the left foot, the right foot. Send the left foot to the back. Drop the knee down. Find stillness or movement, your choice, in your lizard pose. Working through the hips here, through the hamstrings. If you want to, you can reach that right arm up and over, look back, then bend that left knee, take hold of the left foot. Again, same as you did on the other side. So either kick into the hand and really shine the chest up to the sky, look up, or inside of the foot and then bring the foot in towards the butt. Whew. My hamstring immediately is like, hello. This is my tighter, my quad. And this is my tighter one of the two. So breathing deeply here. Come back to Ujjayi if you lost it. So easy to lose. So easy to hold our breath in yoga, which is just crazy. We need the breath. Slowly release the foot. Don't catapult it back. From here, tuck the back toes under. Really find some stability now in that left hand. Inhale, spin all 10 toes to the right. Reach the arm up and over. Lift the hips high. Exhale, sink them low. Look back. Inhale, reach the hips up. Exhale, lower. Don't worry if you need to readjust the feet. Inhale, reach up, push up. Exhale, lower. This time, inhale, reach up. See if you can find side plank on this side. Vashisthasana. However you get there, you could roll through regular plank if coming straight up just doesn't feel possible. Then bend the right knee, step the right foot behind you. You can come down if you want, take a moment. Then inhale, find your wild thing. Sending the hips up to the sky, feeling good in the back bend. And then coming back through, so right knee in towards the chest. Look to the top of the mat, nice and slow. Right foot drops to the top. We're not staying here, so lift the chest, come onto the fingertips, and then straighten that right leg. Variation of pyramid. I'm feeling it in my left hip, I don't know about you. So reach up, look up, inhale, exhale, fold. Suck that right bone back into the right hip. Bring the left hip forward. Really flex those right toes. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, plant the right foot, plant the hands, right hand on the inside of the right foot. Find a little bit of stability here and then lift that right foot off, right knee out to the side and slowly take it back. Nice. From here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, you can come back through chaturanga. If that feels good, then you can find downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Cool. From here, high up onto the toes. Bend the knees, look forward. See if you can hop up, catch a little bit of hang time. Drop the feet, Malasana. How does this Malasana feel now? Should feel a bit different, I think. Maybe it won't. But for me, it always feels way more open once we've been moving through some hip openers. And then take the hands out in front of you, lift the butt, and slowly plonk the butt down. From here, sit back a bit. We'll take Janu Shishasana, one of my favorites. So bring that left foot in to the right thigh. Ground through the sit bones. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, flex the right foot, clasp the hands. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, send the chest along the foot. Bend those elbows, take them high, send the shoulders away from the ears. As you inhale, fill the belly. As you exhale, move into the space the exhale gives you. The inhale creates the space and the exhale allows you to go a bit further. Drishti is over the big toe. Inhale, straighten the arms, look up. Exhale, release. Cool, so from here we'll have a play with Asta Vakrasana, or side. Is it Asta Vakrasana? I think it is. 8-angle pose. So first of all, take that left ankle, place it on top of the right thigh. This may now feel like really like a big opening in this left hip. Don't worry, we're going to try and work through it. Now lift the shin up towards the body. It may not go all the way. Then see if you can take that left foot onto the soft side of the right elbow and then the left knee onto the soft side of the left elbow. And you may just take some rocks, forward and back, side to side. And just really try and loosen it up. Feel where you've got some openings, feel where it might feel a bit stickier. And up. Nice. From here, we will take the right hand, hold on to the left foot. You can take the outside. And then reach that left leg up. See if you can shuffle it as high up the left arm as you can. It may not come all the way to the shoulder. If it does, great. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. From here, plant the palms. So take a preparatory breath. Inhale. On your exhale, see if you can lift the butt up. See if you can lift the right leg up. You're now in elephant pose. If you want to go further, bend that right leg. Take the right foot over the left. Then slowly bend the elbows, drop the torso, come into your Asta Vakrasana, 8 angle. When you're ready, push up nice and strongly and sit the butt back down. I'll pop a card up here. If that's really new to you and you want to work on it a bit more, there is a tutorial on the channel for this pose where we break it down a lot more. So have a go. Nice. From here, take the left leg out. We're not done with this left hip yet. Bend the right knee, bring the right foot in towards the groin area. So we'll play with exactly the same range of movement, but come into a different shape, compass. So again, bend that left knee. You can take hold of the outside of the left foot with the right hand. Now see if you can shuffle the left leg on top of the left shoulder. Straighten that left hand, take it out. Use it to put some force into that left thigh. Then from here, slowly see if you can straighten that left leg, looking underneath the right arm. Turning to face the right. This is a big stretch, so if you need to keep the leg very bent, it doesn't matter. And then slowly, slowly bend the left knee. Place it down. Give it some love. The left leg worked its little butt off there. Okay, so we'll take this on the other side. So right leg comes forward. Left leg comes forward, right foot on the inside of that left leg. Flex the toes nice and strongly. Inhale, reach up, really ground into the sit bones, really reach through the spine. Exhale, take the hands, clasp them around that left foot. Inhale, take a breath, prepare, straighten the arms, lift the chest, length through the spine. Exhale, bend the elbows, see if you can go along the leg. Really flex into the left foot. The drishti is over the big toe. You should be working these arms here, so they're not just there for show. We're using the strength, biceps, triceps, really pulling back on this foot to send us further along the leg. Remembering the inhales create the space. The exhales is where we move into it. Janu Shishasana. Inhale, straighten the arms. Release. Nice. So from here, take that right ankle, place it over the left thigh. Again, this might feel like, oof, pretty big here. So wherever we go through this, there's options. So you go to where you can today and stay there. What sometimes people do is they think, oh, I can't do that pose, so I'll just give up and I'll wait for the teacher to finish. But work on the thing you could do. So if this is all you can get to today, then keep working on this. Keep sending that knee down. You could even bend the left foot and you really work on kind of bringing the shin in towards the chest. It's all going to help for the posture. Then lift the leg up if you're coming with me. Take that right foot, place it into the soft bit of the left elbow. Cradle the leg. You can take some movement, doesn't need to be static. Feel the hip out. Left to right. Forward and back. Nice. If you want to have a go at 8 angle, take the outside of the right foot with the left hand. Then feed the right arm underneath the left. Feed the right arm over the right shoulder. Really squeeze into that leg with the arm and arm into the leg. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can lift the butt off. See if you can lift the leg off. Then bend. Take the foot over the top. You could hold it here. This is a great place to be. Or you can start to lean forward. Straighten the legs out to the side. You can look to the side or forward, and then come back in. Always harder on one side. Nice. We're not done. So this time, take that right leg out, nice and wide. Ground into the sit bones. We'll come and try compass again. So you may find that 8 angles, easy peasy, and compass is hard. That's fine. Just keep working the same movements with the hips, up, down, side to side. Cool. From here, bend that right leg. Left hand goes on the outside of the right foot. See if you can bring that right leg up and over the right shoulder, or as high up the shoulder as you can. Then take the right hand down. Take an inhale, take an exhale, and then inhale. Slowly straighten that right leg. Looking under the left shoulder, really pressing the leg into the arm and the arm back into the leg for compass. Slowly bend the knee, bring it in. Nice. We'll take a little bit of movement to finish. So coming in to your Malasana. Should feel great now. We have absolutely cooked the hips. They are toasty. So coming into Malasana. Then see if you can take the left hand behind you, drop the palm down. Inhale, push up, reach up, hips up. Version of Wild Thing. And then switch sides. So you can do this as slowly or as quickly as you'd like to. A bit like dancing camel. I think of this as dancing Malasana. If it feels good for you today, you could reach all the way up and then come into Urdhva Dhanurasana by dropping both hands to the mat. Pushing through, taking the chest through, and then when you're ready, you're gonna work your way, the difficult part, all the way out. From Malasana, drop the butt down, roll down to your back. You can take a happy baby. You might want to take a plow pose or a shoulder stand. I feel like happy baby is calling after all the hip opener we've done. When you're ready, you might want to take Supta Baddha Konasana, just because we've done so much on the hips today. But you can take regular Shavasana, whichever feels best in your body. If you're taking Supta Baddha Konasana, I like to take the arms up and over the head. Let the knees fall out to the side. Close down the eyes. Arrive into Shavasana. Let go of the practice now. Now this is the real work. If you can still the mind, quieten it down. Become an observer of the breath, watching it come in on the inhale, watching it leave you on the exhale. Not controlling it at all, just letting it do its thing. Let it go into autopilot. If you're in Supta Baddha Konasana, come into a full body stretch, straighten the legs. If you're in Shavasana, arms up overhead, toes touch, straighten the legs, reach through the toes and the fingers, and then bend the knees, bring it all in. Hug the knees into the chest, rock and rolling if it feels good. And then find your way into a seated position, Sukhasana maybe, Padmasana, whatever feels good. Bring the palms into the center of the chest, Anjali Mudra. Thumbs press into the chest bone, sit tall. Let's take an inhale together through the nose. Open the mouth, let it all go. Blinking the eyes open, lift the gaze. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope we see you back on the channel soon. Namaste, Yogi.